I'm ready. It's time. Let's freaking go! League of Legends is finally on my phone. What's up, feasters? Today we are making Teemo mushrooms, sponsored by League of Legends Wild Rift. You're gonna learn how to make these cutie patooties. You do not want to miss out on the final product and what other people think about the taste. Now, people who follow me for a long time probably know that I am a big fan of League of Legends. I hosted a show about it. I've been lucky enough to go to some of the biggest events, and today is a day that I've been waiting for a very long time. Seriously though, I cannot emphasize enough just how important mobile gaming is, because you don't need a PC. You don't need an expensive PS5 that you probably can't even buy anyway. You just need a phone, and chances are the friend that you want to play with, they have that phone too. That's one of my favorite parts about gaming, playing it with friends in the quarantine. That's almost over, so please, everybody out there, get a vaccine shot when you get a chance. Today, Teemo mushrooms, the single most toxic thing you can encounter in League of Legends. When you step on these things in the game, you die a slow and painful death. Feast of Fiction is here to make them taste sweet instead. It's time to reimagine a better world without toxic Teemo mushrooms. No, ones with sweet cream fillings inside, because this is Feast of Fiction. So let's get baking. Cream puff recipes require precision in the kitchen. Planting Teemo mushrooms in the Rift also requires precision. Perfect. So let's begin by melting the butter, milk, a little bit of water, salt, and some granulated sugar in a saucepan over medium heat. Keep stirring until the butter has completely melted. Bring the mixture to a simmer and reduce the heat to low, then add all the flour in at once. Stir until the flour is completely incorporated and the dough becomes thick and clumps into a ball. Keep the heat on low and mash the dough ball against the bottom and sides of the pan for a minute, which will gently cook the flour as you stir it around. Now remove the dough and allow it to cool for a few minutes in a stand mixer or large mixing bowl. With your mixer running on low speed, add in your beaten eggs, mixing for around 30 seconds each time. The mixture will first look a little curdled and gross at first, but it will slowly come together as the mixer goes. Stop adding your eggs when the pastry dough has reached the desired texture. Shiny, thick, and smooth with a pipeable consistency. Transfer this into a piping bag and set aside. Preheat your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, line a baking sheet with parchment paper, and lightly brush it with water. This will create a more humid environment for your cream puff shells, so they will puff up without drying out or burning when they bake. Pipe out your pastry dough in 2-inch mounds a few inches apart. Your piped out dough should look similar to what we're making here. When you're all done, dip your finger in some water and then carefully smooth down the peaks of the dough so they're rounded out on the top. Honestly, they all kind of look like little cartoon poops, just like Teemo. Bake these for 20 minutes, then keeping them in the oven, reduce the heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and continue baking for 10 to 15 minutes until they're golden brown. Do not open up the oven while they cook. The cool air from your kitchen will prevent them from properly puffing up. Take them out when they're done, transfer them to a cooling rack, and allow them to completely cool down to room temperature before moving on to the next step. We've got our pastry cream filling recipe in the show notes, so when you've made it and colored it Teemo green, take your cream puffs and poke a hole in the side with a utensil. Use a piping bag to pump in the pastry cream. It will overflow out the side once it's filled up. To make these look just like the Teemo mushrooms in the game, we're gonna need some icing on top. Sift powdered sugar into a medium bowl and add corn syrup and hot water, stirring until it's completely smooth. Then melt white chocolate chips in your microwave in 15-second intervals, stirring in between until that's smoothed out. Add the melted chocolate to the sugar mixture, stir until combined, then add food coloring. We made one batch of green and one of purple. All that's left to do is to take your cream puffs and dip them into your big bowl of green icing, and then let it drip off and dry on another rack. Once those are ready and starting to dry, take your piping bag and carefully pipe on small purple circles across the tops to give these cream puffs the full Teemo mushroom aesthetic. Once that's cooled, you're done. And voila, Teemo mushrooms that aren't nearly as toxic. In fact, they're sweet. These are perfect to snack on between games of Wild Rift or to have at a themed party. They're super tasty, oozing with flavor, and the best part, you don't die when you step on them. So don't step on them, please. Just put them in your mouth instead. Wow, these are delicious. Oh wait, did they eat the one that had poison in it? Oh no, oh gosh, ah! Bleh. Okay, so I wanted to share the love of wild grits with my closest friends, so I dropped off little care packages of the cream puffs to them, including my co-hosts from the show I did with Riot, Josh Kim, aka Zell, his girlfriend Kelly, and their housemates Tafo and Vicky. So let's see what they think.
What's up guys, Zell and Jelly here, and we got some goodies just now. Jimmy stopped by to hand us these beautiful Teemo mushroom cream puffs.
All right, let's see. Ooh, okay.
All right.
They look really cute. They're so
right.
delicate.
Cheers.
Mmm.
There we go.
There you go.
Hey, look at that. Hopefully these aren't poisoned, because that's what Teemo mushrooms are known for. Anyways, thank you guys so much for handing these to us. They were delicious.
I gotta lick my fingers off camera.
Oh wow, I hope these aren't poisonous. These are like Teemo shrooms, right?
You would.
Oh wow, these are pretty good. I like that there's like a cream or something inside.
Oh my gosh, there's so much cream in here. It's like spilling out.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross.
Well, this is how Teemo creams the competition, right?
So I have to live with guys.
Thank you to all my friends for trying out the food. I'm glad you all liked it. And of course, if you want to find me on the Rift, you can add me the same username as my Instagram and Twitter. Hope to see you all out there. Don't forget, subscribe to Feast to Fiction, hit the notification bell, and of course, as always, leave a comment below. Let us know what you want to see us make next on the show, and maybe we'll make your fictional dreams come true.